All right, let's jump in. So, how did this woman in her 40s go from this to this? Looking great. She fixed her metabolism. What about this one? How did this lady in her 50s go from this to this? You probably guessed it. She fixed her metabolism. And it's the same for this lady as well. This lady did incredible, over 30 kilograms lost. What I'm doing, I'm showing you this proof first so that you know that what I'm about to teach has already worked for other people. It's not the stuff I've made up. It's stuff that we've already put into place, that you can actually lose weight without fasting, without fad diets, without even going to the gym. How would that be? You don't have to go to the gym, you don't have to do restrictive diets, and you can lose weight. Now, I see so many people online talking about things that they actually haven't done. They're trying to tell you the best way to lose weight, but they actually haven't done it. And as a result, they teach a lot of sucky fluff, a lot of nonsense that just doesn't work. Now, I refuse to do that. I'm only going to show you things that I've already tested, I've already tried, it's already working with our clients, and I'm just bringing you the good stuff. So I'm Josh Humphreys, and me and my team have already helped 1,500 women using our VIP method. Now, these are ladies over the age of 40. So what I'm going to share with you today is the last part of the 40 plus VIP method anyone can use to drop the next 10 kilograms. Now, this especially works if you've been stuck in a weight plateau for more than 4 weeks. So if you're stuck, this is definitely for you. Are you cool with that? Letting you in on the secrets. Okay, so there's 3 steps of the process. Number 1, how to know what foods to eat for fat loss. Number 2, which exercise is best for being over 40. And number 3, building your metabolism back up. We did number 2 last session. Today, we're going to do number 3. Let's rock. So if you know what to eat, how to exercise, and rebuild your metabolism, then you're going to lose more weight compared to if you don't get these things right. So question for you. Would you agree, type it down in the comments, would you agree that your body is different now compared to 5 or even 10 years ago? What do you reckon? Yes or no? Completely different. So many people are struggling with their weight over the age of 40 because they keep trying to implement an old game plan. This might be you. The body's changed, so that means it's time to change the game plan. If your body has changed and you're doing an old game plan, it's not going to get the results. It's time for a new plan for where we are right now, currently. Or you could just keep doing what isn't working. I didn't think so. It's time for a new plan. So you've probably heard people talk about metabolisms before. As you get older, your metabolism decreases or it gets smaller. Very common. So think about it like this, so it makes crystal clear sense. Your metabolism is kind of like a campfire, like this picture. Now, question for you guys. What happens to a campfire if you don't put wood on it? Does it get bigger? Does it stay the same? Or does it get smaller? Of course, it's going to decrease. It's going to go out. A lot of people that we're working with, their metabolism looks like this. Smoldering pile of ashes doing stuff all. Now, it's kind of like our body. If you don't fuel your metabolism properly, it doesn't do its job and it's not going to help you burn body fat. So trying to lose weight with a crappy metabolism is like trying to start a car with no engine. You're turning the key, but nothing's happening. So that's why I'm trying to help out today, which means you don't lose weight. And if you're on here listening to this, or you're watching this on YouTube or in the Facebook group, you're here to lose weight, 100%. Now, what we have found, there's 2 primary ways to get your metabolism fired up. Number 1 is with the food. So you're eating the right amount of food, right amount of calories, what to eat, when to eat, how to eat. I've already done that training. So you can go back and watch the previous trainings. That's part 2. Hang on. That's part 1. Part 1's getting the food right. Today, we're going to do part 2 of the metabolism, fixing your sleep. That's what we're going to go into. So if you're over the age of 40, sleep is actually going to contribute up to 50% or more of your weight loss success. Crazy amount. So what does that mean for you? If you don't sleep well, it's very hard to rebuild your metabolism and it's very hard to lose weight, virtually impossible. So there's a saying that we have in our community that our coaches say, bad sleep equals bad weight loss. How many ladies do you think are coming into our community, joining our VIP program, working one-on-one with our coaches and have amazing sleep? Next to zero. Pretty much none of them. Now you might be thinking, okay, you're talking about sleep, but is it that even important? Is it even that big of a deal, you might ask? Let me ask you a question. Are you struggling with your sleep and not seeing the weight loss results that you want? That should answer the question. So if you're not sleeping well and you're currently struggling with your weight, or it's slow, or you're on a plateau, or you're gaining weight, let's put two and two together. You've got the answer. So if you want to learn you want to learn how to sleep good, because if you learn how to sleep better, you're going to lose more kilograms. This is over the age of 40. So if you want to learn that, then this training is for you and you're in the right place. So buckle in and let's rock. So there are three struggles with sleep that we see. Number one, getting to sleep. Number two, staying asleep. And number three, getting up to go to the toilet at nighttime. You might find you're doing one of these or even all of these. But if you have any of these, we classify that as bad sleep, particularly getting up to go to the toilet. I don't care if you slept 8 hours and you got up once or twice, that is bad sleep. It's not the length of sleep. Just think about it like this. If you get up and go to the toilet, you didn't sleep for 8 hours, you got up, you slept for 3 hours, went to the toilet, went back to bed, slept for another 4 hours, and then got up again. Broken. So good sleep, let's categorize it. So we're all on the same page. Good sleep is sleeping at least 7 hours undisrupted. That is good sleep. And yes, this is possible. We have helped ladies with insomnia, with sleep apnea, with restless legs, snoring partners, and the list goes on. All of our ladies are struggling with one form of sleep. Look at Georgia. She started with bad sleep, and after a few tweaks to her sleep, on the program, she lost over 30 kilograms. Sleeping good, losing weight. Trish, she was already training at the gym 5 days a week, but she was seeing no progress because of her terrible sleep. Now look at her, midsection, toned up. She's even got abs, on track. She toned up and looking great. Good sleep, good food, good exercise. Boom, you've got the formula. So yes, the food and the exercise are important, but if you're not sleeping well, you're going to struggle to see results. If you got perfect food, perfect exercise, bad sleep, you got crap results. That's just how it goes. So the easiest change that we do for our clients, instant change, is creating a regular bedtime. I mean, a Monday to Sunday, 7 days a week bedtime, not a weekday work bedtime and a weekend bedtime, having fun, 7 days, exactly the same. Hey, I didn't say losing weight is going to be the funnest thing you ever do in your life, but if you want results, listen up. So if you go to bed at 10 p.m. tonight, your body's going to assume that tomorrow you're going to go to bed at 10 p.m. 24 hour. Your body runs on a 24-hour clock. So what happens is at 10 p.m. tonight, I've fallen asleep. Tomorrow, your body thinks you're going to bed at 10 p.m. So at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's going to start releasing some sleep hormones, some serotonin. It's going to be like, okay, it's time to get sleepy because it thinks you're going to bed 24 hours later at 10 p.m. But if you could then go to bed at midnight, because it's a Friday night and it's the weekend, you push past that 10 p.m. to midnight to 12 p.m., 2 hours later, you're not asleep when your body thinks you're going to sleep. So what happens is you've pushed past the 24-hour period and now it's 25, 26 hours since you went to bed the night before. Your body starts to wake up again. It's like, oh, we're not going to sleep. Okay, let's start to wake up. This is where people really struggle with their sleep because they have inconsistent bedtimes. They're not going to bed at the similar time each night. Same things on a Sunday. Okay, it's Sunday. I'm going to go to bed at 9 o'clock, but I went to bed at bloody midnight the day before, Saturday, because I had fun. Midnight Saturday, 9 o'clock on Sunday. Again, disjointed. Now your body's like, I'm not even ready to go to bed because we went to bed at midnight last night. So it's not going to start getting you prepared, releasing serotonin, the sleep hormones, to like 9, 10 o'clock. And you're, like 10, 11 o'clock, and you're in bed at 9. Super inconsistent. So if you have irregular bedtimes, it creates terrible sleeping patterns. Disrupted sleep, hard to get to sleep, hard to stay asleep. So pick a time and stick to it every night for the most consistent sleep. I promise. I absolutely promise this works. Okay, maybe your issue is not that. Maybe your issue is you think a lot at nighttime, and that's why you're not getting to sleep. Oh man, I've got to do this tomorrow. Oh man, I don't want to forget I've got this. I've got to take, little Jimmy to soccer practice. Oh man, I just forgot. I've got to send that email. Maybe you're thinking at nighttime. You're super wired up. Very common. Couple of quick fixes. Having a diary. Oh, lifesaver. Have a diary. Put everything you need to do in the diary. So when you go into bed, you're not trying to hold on to the information. I've been there. You're like, okay, I've got to do this thing tomorrow. I just need to make sure I don't forget. Put it down, write it in a diary. Easiest thing. Journaling. Some people aren't thinking about work. They're thinking about their problems. They're thinking about their marriage, their relationship, their kids. Journal it out. It sounds ridiculous, but trust me, if you get the information out, you feel better. You don't have to tell someone. You might just want to journal it, write in a diary, lock it away. It's called extroversion of information. You don't think as much at nighttime. Very good. Meditation, obviously very helpful, or reading at nighttime. 4 ways to help with the busy mind at nighttime. Trust me, they all work. You might even want to do all 4. All right. Now I've got the light sleepers. You wake up at a little bit of noise at nighttime, or you just sleep very lightly and it's easy for you to get disrupted. You hear the bark, you hear the dogs, you hear your kids come home late at night, your partner crawling into bed later. Light sleepers, this is for you. 2 things, you can use white noise or you can use earplugs. Me personally, I don't like the white noise. Other people swear by it because white noise gets you used to a certain level of noise and sound at nighttime. So when it's dead silent, then you hear something and it wakes you up, that doesn't happen. Or earplugs. Earplugs are amazing. Now, not this type of earplug. Get some silicone earplugs. They're like $5 at the chemist. Get a pack of 4. I use them all the time. Silicone earplugs are comfortable to sleep on. So if you're going to be resting, side sleeper like me, and you're resting on your ear, silicone earplugs, can't even feel it. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Okay, next thing for light sleepers. Make sure the room is dark. The closer to pitch black, the better. No light coming in from outside. If you need to, get some blackout blinds. Cover up all the little lights, like the little green light of your charger of your phone. Remove like the time inside. Like the less light you have in your room, the deeper the sleep. Or you can get an eye mask. If you don't want to go to that hassle, I always sleep with the aircon on, bloody little green light. I cover it up with some black tape so I can't see it. Best thing you can do. Great sleep, I'm telling you, it's all about controlling as many variables as you can. It won't just be one thing that's going to contribute to great sleep, but it's by stacking these things together, using multiple of these things, you're going to have a really good sleep. All right, maybe you're sore, achy, stiff legs, restless legs, these kind of things. Magnesium is really good. Magnesium helps settle the muscles, calm the nervous system. It's going to really help out. So magnesium is really good for people that have kind of got like the physical aches and pains. Super helpful. Relaxes everything, particularly if you're doing a lot of workouts. All right, last one. Getting up to go to the toilet throughout the night. This is a big problem for a lot of people. How do you control this? 50% of our ladies who have bad sleep getting up to go to the toilet. Number one thing, cut back your liquids 2 hours before bed. So if you're having, my grandma used to do this all the time, a cup of tea at bloody 8 p.m., I'm like, stop doing that. It's like, oh, I get up to go to the toilet. Yeah, because you're having a cup of tea at 8 p.m. Or glasses of water, drinking alcohol, anything, any liquid before bed is going to be a nightmare. You're going to be waking up and going to the toilet. But we don't want to do that. Another thing, if you've cut the water back and you're still getting up to go to the toilet, having salt with your food, especially at dinner to help with water retention. Remember, sodium, salt actually helps retain water. If you don't have enough sodium in the body, you're going to pee a lot. So if you pee tons throughout the day, you probably don't have enough salt in your diet. Remember, there's an unhealthy amount of salt, a good amount of salt, and too little salt is actually unhealthy. It's not good. So you can see online, the Heart Foundation recommends a certain amount of salt per day. It's actually more than you think. Now, most people, where they go wrong is they're trying to lose weight. They cut out the processed food, they reduce the salt, and they reduce the takeaway. And now they're not eating enough salt or sodium, even at a healthy level. Now, water's just like going through you. You pee like 20 times a day. So if you're peeing a lot, your water retention is probably not that great. So a little bit of extra salt back in the food is going to be a good thing, not a bad thing. Nice and easy. All right, a couple of other hacks for your sleep. A cool room, even a cold room, air conditioners, fans, whatever you can do, bring the temperature of the room down. If it's too hot and it's sticky and you're sweating, there's no way you're going to get a good sleep. Having a cool, dark room is going to be the best thing for sleep. And lastly, alcohol. Those people drinking too much alcohol, a wine, a beer, a spirit at nighttime, terrible. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning you're going to pee more. It also stops you from getting into deep sleep. So deep sleep, so you've got light sleep, medium sleep, deep sleep. Deep sleep is called REM, rapid eye movement sleep. This is the metabolism restoring sleep. This is why if you have broken sleep, you never feel fully restored. You don't feel fully refreshed because you're not getting into your deep layers of sleep. You don't just fall asleep and hit deep layers. You work your way into your deeper layers of sleep. So if you're not asleep for hours at a time, you don't get this. And alcohol stops it altogether. So if you want to get up to go to the toilet or have no REM sleep, a worse quality sleep, then drink at nighttime. Go crazy. You're an adult. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want to do. But if you want to have good sleep, I'd suggest listening and cutting back the alcohol. Yes, alcohol makes you fall asleep quicker because it's a bloody sedative. Of course, you're going to fall asleep. You're passing out. You're literally sedating the body. But when you sedate the body, it's not rest, it's sedation. So if we want rest and good sleep, got to cut that alcohol back. So if you want to lose weight, you need a healthy metabolism. You have to have good sleep. It's the only way it's going to work. Spend the time improving your sleep, and you're going to see weight loss happen 2, 3, even 5 times faster. It's going to happen way faster compared to if you're not sleeping well. The point is if you actually just follow this process, you can jump forward in progress so quickly, leaps and bounds. So ladies, that ends the series. 3 series, 3 videos, 3 trainings on the 40 plus VIP method. Now, you can catch the other 2 ones in the free Facebook group. They're even up on YouTube. So we went through step number 1 of the 40 plus VIP method, how to know what foods to eat for fat loss. Number 2, which exercise is best for being over 40. And number 3, building your metabolism back up. We just finished number 3. So for more help on losing your next 10 kilograms or more, we have a one-on-one coaching program where we do all 3 steps for you. Everything. We set it out. We mold it to your lifestyle. We make sure it fits. We make sure it's nice and consistent. And we take you through the stages of the program, the fat loss phase, the toning phase, and the maintenance phase. That's our VIP transformation program. If you want more information on that, you've got to fill out an application form. I'll leave the link in the post section, or you can find the link on the Facebook group, my socials, Josh Humphreys, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. These ladies all went through it. All the testimonials I've shown you today all come from the VIP program. Alternatively, you can just send me a message in the group, hit me up on Instagram and say, hey, love to know more information about the program. How can you help me? Send me a message. If you want some free stuff, check out what we do. Head to the website, bluesbodyou.com.au. Hit my socials. You should be able to comment blueprint on any of my posts and get a free 7-day meal plan, mainly on Instagram though. All right, well, that's us. That's literally the training. We've crushed it. We've done well. We're doing really well. All right, I've got a couple of comments. What are people saying? I'll have to check them after. It's all right, Karen. We'll pick this up. I'll put the recording in here and you can watch it a little bit later. All right, ladies, lots of love. Keep kicking goals, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.